I'm just going to do a quick video on why basically as a species we're getting uglier and uglier, and it's because we're being worse and worse people. We are not we're not nice anymore. Don't know if you've noticed, but there's some nice people and there's a lot of unnice people, and if we don't start caring about each other, then karma or God or whatever is gonna get us back, and it is getting us back. The species is even getting physically uglier. You used to get pop stars and stuff that were like, you know, they were beautiful. Now the pop stars are just like they look like some like mutated. The faces are becoming like physically swollen. Their eyeballs are bigger. They look like mutated. That's the only way to put it. So, like I said, the reason is because we're being nasty to the planet. We're being ugly to the planet. We're being ugly to each other. We're not taking care of ourselves, and it's the blowback from all of it. If you don't care, if you start thinking, you know, that the way that you get ahead is by manipulating other people, then it's all that's going to happen is you're going to get worse and worse as a human. You can't, certain times in life where, you know, you can't have what you want, and at them times you just need to just get through it. You don't blame somebody else for it. You don't slag somebody off to make yourself feel good. You just be quiet and you just get through it, and you be as nice as you possibly can be. See, that's a real key in this. People see everything that they do in vain, but it's like it's not in vain. Say for instance, for years and years I was trying to not drink, and you might think, well, you don't look like a drinker. Yeah, because I was trying not to drink for all them years. So I would go through like 12 month of not drinking, but then I'd binge. There's different forms of alcoholism, but because I was aspiring to try not to drink, and that's all what it's all about, aspiring. Because I was aspiring to not drink, and now don't drink. So we need to aspire as a species to be nice to each other and understand sometimes we're going to make mistakes. That's what the sin is in the Bible. Jesus died for our sins. Now, I just believe basically Christianity and all the religions is just an ideology. But I do believe Christianity is the best ideology. That's not because I have ancestors that were Christians. That's just because, from what I've studied, it's not imperialist, and it is all about aspiring to your higher angels, and that's what people aren't doing these days, and not trying to be the best they can be. Obviously some people are, and there's best of time, worst time, so there's a lot of nice people now, there's a lot of bad people, so we're at sort of like a crossroads. If you're wondering why you feel unhappy with your life, it's because all them times that you're all bored and depressed, and you're thinking, what am I actually doing? There's no point in this. This is all in vain. It's not in vain. What you're actually doing there is you're actually being bored, but you are progressing. And this is key, because why are you progressing? You're progressing because you might be bored, you might not be doing anything, but that's the key. You're not doing anything, are you? Are you drinking? No. That's a good thing. Are you comfort eating? No. That's a good thing. Are you smoking? No. That's a good thing. Just don't see it in vain. You're not doing any bad things. So that's why they say that's where the prayer comes in. You pray because you can feel the temptation. You need something to make you happy. But when you go in a dark place, in a dark room, and you pray, you're getting rid of that temptation. And all of a sudden, within 10-20 minutes, new ideas start to come in your brain. Oh, you know what? I don't even want a cigarette. I'll have a cup of tea instead. You know what? I don't even feel like a cup of tea. I just want to go and have a nap and go to sleep. So you don't have to go in a darkened room and pray. You can pray as you're going. That's how I refer to it, praying. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it meditating. You can call it thinking. But just as long as you know that it's never in vain until you stop resisting the temptation. Once you start resisting the temptation, that's when it's in vain, and you start to go 2 steps back instead of 1 step forward. instead of 2 steps forward, 1 step back.